Showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Barneveld High School. 5:20 left until tip-off. Mount Horeb coming into this one with a 1-1 record, head coached by Todd Nessheim. Last game, the Vikings lost 72-38 against Lake Mills. Vikings were only down 5. Score was 29-24 at the half, but only managed to score 14 points in the second half. Tornhanna led the Vikings with 18 points in that game. Vikings managed to grab 20 boards. Ray Wooler led the team with 5. Tyler Banfield led the team with 3 assists. Vikings had 17 turnovers, most of those coming in the first half. Shot 30% from three-point range and 66% from the free throw line. Vikings averaging 50.5 points per game over their first 2 games. Turnovers have haunted the Vikings so far and really haunted them in the second half, leading to a lot of transition points for Lake Mills. Upcoming games for the Vikings are this Monday against Waunakee at the Dells and Monday, February 1st at Richland Center. We will take our second break of the Wisco Radio pregame show. Keys to the game coming up next.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
This is Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Wisco Radio. 48 seconds left until tip-off. Going to hand it over to Evan Stange for some keys to the game.
Thanks, Colin. If the Vikings want to win this game, they're really going to have to limit their turnovers. They'll need to lead those to easy transitions, force some easy shots. We really also need to keep making our 3 free throws like we did last game and keep our good defense as we did in the last game as well, especially in the first half. Other than that, Colin,
yeah, Vikings.
I think we're getting ready for the national anthem here.
Vikings played a decent first half in their game against Lake Mills and just seemed to fall apart in the second half. Both teams getting ready for the national anthem here tonight. We will let you listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
Teams getting ready to introduce starting lineups. Have a few more stats here, leading scores for the Vikings. Coming into this game, leading scorer for the Vikings is Torrin Hanna with 13 points per game. Tyler Banfield coming in at second with 8.5 points per game. And Paul Matthews third with 7.5 points per game.
We appreciate the efforts in supporting your team.
As Evan mentioned, Vikings, or as we mentioned a few times already, Vikings playing a good first half against Lake Mills, falling apart in the second half, giving up a lot of turnovers, leading into fast break points, easy points for Lake Mills. Lake Mills having a lot of their points in transition. Vikings also only able to score 14 points in the second half, not able to get any offense going. Vikings were just kind of rushing their shots, not finding the open players, forcing passes, so maybe Vikings need to do a little bit more cutting, screening, and just being patient with the ball. Starting lineups being introduced. Vikings coming first. First, we will have number 5, Torrin Hanna. Following him will be senior Tyler Banfield. Next is senior Carter Ackerman. Junior number 21, Ray Wohler. And rounding things out for the Vikings will be senior number 40, Reese Rick. Now heading over to Barneveld. Starting things off is a freshman in the starting 5, number 1, Casey Helgeson. Following him is senior number 2, Dane Archie. Next is senior number 5, Brock Bigler. Next, junior number 24, Chase Ignatius. And finally, for Barneveld is sophomore number 34, Blake Hazen. Barneveld with a little bit of a younger starting 5, only 2 seniors. They have 1 freshman one sophomore and a junior. Vikings with 4 seniors and 1 junior, that 1 junior being Ray Wooler. Vikings will get the ball, no tip-off. COVID-19 rules, along with all players wearing masks. As Barneveld looks to be showing a little bit of a press right away, as the Vikings will get it into Wooler. Hannah now with it, guarded by Ignatius up top. Hannah now to Banfield. Banfield back to Hannah in the corner, down low to Ackerman. Fighting for the ball as a foul will be called on Barneveld. First foul of the game will go on Dane Archie. Banfield gets it into Hannah. Banfield pump fake in the corner, now to Wooler. Over to Rick on the wing. Now to Hannah at the top for 3, no good. Rebounded by Wooler. As the ball will go out of bounds and will be Barneveld ball. Ignatius running the point for Barneveld, leading scorer for them coming into this game. Passes it over to Helgeson. Ignatius trying to dribble right, kicks it to the corner to Archie. Now down low. Rick guarding Hazen really closely, kicks it out. Archie on the wing, gets a screen, nothing going there. Kicks it back to him in the corner. Ignatius now with it on the wing, gets a screen from Bigler. Pulls up for the long 2, good. Chase Ignatius with the first 2 points of the game going to Barneveld. They say that was a 3. My mistake on that one. Banfield on the wing to Wooler in the corner. Pass is tipped. Wooler grabs the ball now to Banfield on the wing. Barneveld playing a zone defense, something that you saw from the girls if you tuned in on Monday night, as Wooler will shoot the 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound Ignatius. Pushing it up over to the wing now. Helgeson, the freshman, now over to Archie. Ignatius in the corner. Dribbles left. Gets it to Helgeson. Helgeson now stuck with it. Gets it to the corner to Archie. Bigler sets a screen as Banfield thought he stole the ball, but will get the jump ball called. Will be possession Barneveld.
And they're calling all our keys to the game are being shown. Some easy 3s and 2 turnovers already.
Ball is thrown into Ignatius. Ball is tipped, and Wooler ends up with it. Banfield pushing it to Lindley. Now Banfield with it. Hannah near the top. Skips it to Lindley. Lindley in the corner. Gets it down low to Wooler. Now skips it to Hannah. Hannah pulls up for 3. Good. Torrin Hannah with the first 3 points of the game for the Vikings. 3-3 your score. 15:37 left to play until half. Bigler with it near the top. Over to Archie on the wing. Now down low to Ignatius. Ignatius guarded by Hannah. Back up top to Archie. As a foul will be called on the Vikings. Foul will be on Ray Wooler, his first of the game. Barneveld gets it into Archie. Helgeson now with it near the logo. Over to Ignatius. Pass is thrown right into the hands of Rick. Stuck his arm up, deflected it out of bounds. Ball will remain with Barneveld. 15:06 left to play until halftime. 3-3 your score. Archie with it for Barneveld. Dribbling in. Kicks it to Bigler. Bigler trying to find Helgeson, but just throws it right out of bounds, and will be a turnover for Barneveld. Hannah dribbling it up to Lindley in the corner. Lindley trying to find Rick in the post. Doesn't get anything there. Banfield over to Hannah. Hannah pulls up deep from 3. No good. Ball underneath the hoop. Ends up into the hands of Barneveld. Garrison Lindley trying to save that one. Tips it right to Bigler. Ignatius now kicks it to Hazen. Archie now with it. Ignatius on the wing. Gets the screen over to Archie on the other wing now. Skips it to Helgeson. Ignatius now with it. Archie now. Dribbling in. Hop step. Gets it to Bigler down low. Gets the finish. Brock Bigler with his first 2 points of the game. Makes the score 5-3. Barneveld lead. 13:55 left until half. Wooler with it in the corner. As a foul will be called on Barneveld. Will go against Bigler. His first of the game. Second team foul for Barneveld. As Paul Matthews will check into this one for Ray Wooler. Banfield needs to get it in quickly here. Gets it to Hannah. Banfield now in the corner. Finding Matthews. Now Banfield puts up the 3. No good. Air ball. Rebounded by Lindley. Kicks it to Hannah, who shoots the 3. No good. Rebound Paul Matthews. Now puts it up for the finish. Vikings getting a couple offensive rebounds there, keeping the possession alive and tying this game up at 5. Hannah guarding Ignatius near the top. Swings it over to Archie on the wing. As a foul will be called. Brock Bigler going around setting a lot of screens for Barneveld. Hasn't touched the ball a ton of times, but definitely is a key part of that offense, setting a lot of screens and creating a lot of space on the floor. Foul was on Paul Matthews, his first of the game. Second team foul for the Vikings. As Ignatius tries to dribble in, kicks it to Helgeson, who pulls up from 3. Good. Barneveld with their second three-pointer of the night. That one going to Helgeson. Hannah with it on the wing. Banfield now with it. Back to Hannah at the top. Dribbling in. Puts up the floater. No good. Rebound Bigler. Barneveld now with it in the corner. Pulls up. No good. Rebounded by Banfield. Banfield met at half court. Ball will go out of bounds. Looked like it was tipped by Barneveld. Referee says otherwise. Head coach Todd Nessheim not very happy about that call.
No, sir.
12:16 left to play in the first half. Barneveld leading Mount Horeb 8-5. As Barneveld will call a timeout. We will take one as well. Vikings down 8-5, 12:08 left until the half.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Vikings down 8-5, 12:08 left to play until half. Will be Barneveld's ball coming out of this timeout. Sam Johnson checking into the game for the Vikings. Archie with it for Barneveld in the corner. Kicks it up to Owens. Owens recently checking into this game for Barneveld. Ignatius on the wing, guarded by Hannah. Swinging it over. Owens with it now on the wing. Dribbling left, goes up for the shot, and bounces in. Owens with his first points of the game. Johnson on the wing, gets it to Rick. Back out to Johnson, swings it to Matthews. Matthews one dribble, back to Johnson on the wing. Banfield now at the top. Johnson gets it to Hannah. Hannah near the elbow, trying to dribble in, loses control a little bit, kicks it to Banfield, now to Johnson. Matthews now with it in the corner for three, no good, as they will get a foul on Reese Rick. $11-12 left to play until the half. Vikings down 10-5, as Carter Ackerman will check in for Tyler Banfield. As we mentioned, Barneveld not a very tall team, but very physical. I mean, just getting down low, setting a lot of hard screens, and playing a very physical game of basketball. Ignatius up top to Archie, swings it over to Helgeson. Now dribbling left, guarded by Ackerman, puts up the floater, no good. Ball is on the ground as it is gathered in by Barneveld. Ignatius now at the top, over to Archie on the wing. Owens now with it. Swings it over to Helgeson. Helgeson getting the screen as he gets it down low to Hazen. Hazen putting up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Archie. Archie now having no one near him puts up the shot. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. Ray Wooler checking in for Reese Rick. Vikings not playing physical at all. Not boxing out. Letting Barneveld just kind of run around wherever they want. Getting offensive rebounds and creating space very easily as Ignatius tries to put up the shot, no good. Rebound Matthews. Gives it to Hannah, now dribbling it up the court. Matthews on the wing, back to Hannah. Dribbling left, going in, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, but will draw the foul. Foul was on Dane Archie, his second of the game. Fourth team foul for Barneveld, as Hannah's first free throw is up and good. $10:07 left to play in the first half. Vikings down 10-6, as Torrin Hannah's second free throw is good as well. Torrin Hannah now with 5 points to his name so far in this one. Owens pushes it up. At the top, over to Helgeson. Helgeson dribbling left as a offensive foul will be called on Barneveld. Foul was on Ignatius, his first of the game. Johnson near the top to Hannah in the corner. Hannah being double teamed as a foul will be called on Barneveld. Barneveld coach is not too happy about that one. Foul was on Hazen, his first of the game. Fifth team foul for Barneveld. Johnson gets it into Hannah. Hannah being double teamed. Finds Matthews, now to Ackerman, swinging it over to Johnson. Johnson finding Wooler in the corner. Back to Johnson, now trying to get it to Ackerman. Pass will be stolen by Helgeson, pushing it up. Backs off a little bit, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Wooler, now pushing it up to Hannah. Hannah to Johnson. Johnson at the top, over to Ackerman, now to Hannah. Trying to get it down low to Wooler, pass tipped. Ackerman gets the ball as Matthews now puts up a three, no good. Rebounded by Hannah and puts up the shot and gets it to go. Torrin Hannah doing a very nice job getting that board, getting around his defender and putting up the shot. Helgeson with it, guarded by Wooler, gets it to Hazen. Hazen puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound Hannah. Now pushing it up to Matthews. Matthews crossover, dribbles in, puts up the shot, and gets it.
And just like that, a 5-10 lead, trail by Mount Horeb goes to 11-10 lead.
8:27 left to play in the first half. Vikings leading 11-10. As a traveling violation will be called on Barneveld. Banfield checking in for Hannah. Vikings have a lot of momentum right now on a quick 6-0 run, forcing a turnover there, hoping to maximize the momentum that they have right now. Johnson on the wing, gets it to Wooler. Wooler now swinging it to Banfield. Banfield to Johnson at the top. Now to Matthews. Matthews back to Johnson. Now to Banfield. Back to Johnson now. Banfield on the wing. Banfield dribbling left as a traveling violation will now be called on Tyler Banfield. Barneveld with a very good defensive possession there, running the zone as we mentioned. Barsness now with it. Kicks over to Owens. Pass is almost stolen by Johnson as Owens will dribble in. Can't get the finish to go. Rebound Ackerman. Banfield now pushing it up. That's where that size advantage comes into play. Ackerman just being able to jump over all those defenders and grab the board as the ball's on the ground. Jump ball called will be Vikings ball. Timeout taken Mount Horeb. Wheel taken as well. Vikings up 11-10.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377 to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
7:31 left to play until halftime. Vikings up 11-10. Vikings taking a timeout there. Their first one taken this half. Torn Hannah having a really solid start to this one, leading the scoring with 7 points for the Vikings. As Vikings will have the ball underneath their hoop. Coming out of the timeout, Tyler Banfield looks to be passing it in. Banfield getting it into Hannah. Hannah pulling the three right away, no good. Rebounded by Barneveld. Ignatius now pushing it up. Gets it to Helgeson. Over to Barsness. Now over to Newmeyer. Newmeyer back to Barsness. Dribbling left. Newmeyer at the top now. Takes the three. Bounces around, no good. As the ball will go out of bounds and will be Barneveld's ball. Passing it in for Barneveld is Newmeyer. As a traveling violation will be called on Ignatius. .7:01 left to play, 11-10 your score, Vikings lead. Banfield, now Hannah with it in the corner, back to Banfield on the wing. Dribbling left, now Johnson with it at the top, Banfield on the wing, thought about the three, dribbling in, puts up the shot, but a traveling violation will be called. Banfield with this second traveling violation in the past couple minutes. Barsness bringing it up, guarded by Johnson. Over on the wing, now to Helgeson. Back to Barsness. Ignatius now at the top, guarded closely by Hannah. Now Helgeson. Helgeson back to Barsness. Trying to dribble baseline, met by Johnson. Now to Ignatius on the wing. skipping it over to Helgeson. Banfield guarding that very nicely, not allowing him to drive baseline, had it wide open. As Barsness now dribbling in, puts up the shot, gets it to go. Barsness with his first points in this one makes the score 12-11. Barneveld leads. Johnson to Hannah. Hannah now skipping it to Banfield. Back to Johnson. Now to Hannah. Hannah dribbling baseline. Puts up the layup and gets it. Helgeson now with it on the wing. Dribbling in. Now to Newmeyer. Newmeyer over to Barsness. Gets it down low to Oimone. Putting up the shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Banfield. Banfield to Hannah. Hannah now dribbling in. Met by a few defenders. Ball goes out of bounds, but will remain with the Vikings. Reese Rick now checking in for Paul Matthews. 5:06 left to play in the first half. Vikings are leading 13-12. Hannah with it near the top, over to Johnson on the wing. Now to Banfield, kicks it, takes a three, does Banfield, rebounded by Rick on the miss. Rick now trying to put it back up, can't get it, rebounded by Helgeson. Helgeson now pushing it up, gets it to Ignatius on the wing. Gets the screen, skips it back to Helgeson. Helgeson now takes the three, bounces out, no good, rebounded by Reese Rick. Reese Rick handing it off to Wooler. Now to Banfield. Banfield crossing half court. Gives it to Hannah. Now back to Banfield on the wing. Back to Hannah now. Now to Rick. Rick can't handle the pass as it will end up into the hands of Barsness. Barsness now trying to dribble up. Can't get the floater. Rebound Vikings. Banfield running the point. Hands it to Hannah for three. No good. As a jump ball will be called. Wooler and Bigler both catching that ball as it came down. Will be Barneveld's ball. Barneveld will take a timeout. Vikings lead 13-12. 4:04 left to play until half.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do Wisconsin's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
Replays of past games.
High school sports are fun.
Covering
Not
all
just
Vikings
fun.
athletic
They're
action
a lot
by
of
going
fun.
to wiscoradio.com and clicking
Encourage
on
your
the archive
teenagers to participate
podcast.
in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
.404 left to play until halftime. Vikings are leading Barneveld 13-12. Torrin Hannah, your leading scorer for the Vikings so far with 9. Paul Matthews with 4. Ignatius bringing it up for Barneveld. Dribbling right, met by Reese Rick. Now in the post is Hazen. Kicks it to Barsness. Barsness now with it and will be called for the traveling violation. Vikings doing a very nice job there, showing help on the screens, and Ray Wooler coming down and helping out Reese Rick, who is still recovering from that screen. So just a very nice defensive possession there for the Vikings. Banfield bringing it up. Now to Wooler. Wooler to Hannah. Hannah puts up the jumper, tries to bank it in. No good. Tries to get his own rebound as a jump ball will be called. Ball will remain with the Vikings. Banfield throwing it in. Vikings running a line play. Getting it into Hannah. Hannah taking a three right away. No good. Long. Rebounded by Ignatius. Ignatius pushing it up. Gets it to Hazen. Now back at the top. Now over to Helgeson. Helgeson on the wing. Now over to Owens. Owens kicks it to Ignatius. Ignatius near the top. Pulls up from the elbow. Good. Chase Ignatius now with 5 points, leading the scoring for Barneveld. Hannah over to Banfield. Banfield on the wing. Back to Hannah. Dribbling left now is Hannah. Can't get the layup to go as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. 2:43 left to play until halftime. Barneveld leading 14-13. Ignatius bringing it up for Barneveld. Dribbling in is Owens. Owens kicking it to Ignatius. At the top. As a offensive foul will be called on Barneveld. Hazen setting a screen. Say it was illegal. And will be a Barneveld turnover. Paul Matthews and Carter Ackerman checking in for Garrison Lindley and Reese Rick. Banfield bringing it up. Crosses half court. Kicks it to Matthews. Matthews to Willer in the corner. Skips it to Banfield. Banfield now down low to Ackerman. Ackerman puts up the close shot. Misses it, but Torrin Hanna manages to get the tip in. As the pass will be tipped by Banfield. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barneveld. Banfield jumping that pass. Now pushing it up. Slows it down a little bit as they will get Banfield with the carry. Barneveld now with it. Ignatius bringing it up. Under 2 minutes to play until halftime. Ignatius trying to dribble left. Almost loses his dribble. Now gets it to Helgeson at the top. Over to Owens. Owens guarded by Matthews. Owens picking up his dribble. Now gets it to Ignatius. Over to Newmeyer. Now in the corner is Owens. Newmeyer now with it. Dribbling in. Kicks it to Bigler. Bigler in the post gets it to Helgeson. Helgeson putting up the baseline jumper. Bounces in. As another carry will be called on Tyler Banfield. Banfield turning it over with a carry on the last two possessions for the Vikings. .120 left to play in the first half. Owens bringing it up. Ignatius in the corner. Back to Owens. Now to Helgeson. Pass is tipped by Matthews. Gathered in by Owens. Owens now dribbling in. Shot is blocked by Ackerman. Owens gets his rebound. Bigler now in the corner. Hands it to Newmeyer. Swings it over to Ignatius. Now to Helgeson. Back to Ignatius. Under a minute to play. Barneveld taking their time with this shot here as Newmeyer drives in. Throws up a wild shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and gets it. Newmeyer driving baseline. Can't get the first one to go, but rebound just falls right into his hands and puts up the easy lay-in. Vikings now with it. 30 seconds left to play in the half. Matthews on the wing for three. No good. Rebounded by Wooler. Now to Banfield on the wing. Down low to Hannah as the referee will get Brock Bigler with the foul and will send Torrin Hanna to the line for bonus. Second foul for Bigler. 7th team foul of the half for Barneveld. Vikings only with 3 team fouls so far. As Hannah's first free throw is good. Barneveld now with a 2-point lead with 21 seconds left to play in the half. Hannah's second free throw, good as well. Owens bringing it up. 15 seconds left in the half. Barneveld most likely going to go for the last shot here, as Owens just throws it right out of bounds. Looking for Ignatius, but big mistake there by Owens, giving the Vikings the ball back with 8 seconds left in the half. Vikings only down by 1. Score is 18-17. As Johnson will bring it up. Johnson pushing it up. Gets it to Banfield. 4 seconds left. Now Matthews with it. Back to Banfield for the 3. No good. Score will remain 18-17 at the half. We will take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the Wisco Radio halftime show.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
You are listening to Wisco Radio. When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
This is Wisco Radio.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio. Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today. You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Farmer Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmer Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Play in Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit playinwisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
Welcome back to Wisco Radio. Vikings trailing Barneveld 18-17 at the half. 5 minutes left until play resumes. Pretty low-scoring game here to start things off. A couple things for the Vikings to work on in the second half are playing physical, and with that, limiting offensive rebounds. The Vikings just haven't played a very physical game, and on the other hand, Barneveld has not a very tall team, but getting down low, getting in the post, getting those offensive boards and setting hard screens is Barneveld. So Vikings need to match that and play physical as well to just kind of hinder that part of their game. Also for the Vikings, they need to work on their three-point shot percentage, only making one, missing a lot in that first half. Had a lot of open looks as well, just not able to knock down those open shots.
Absolutely, Colin, I'd agree. The Vikings are keeping down the lane, but they really aren't stopping any hard strikes down in the paint for these free layups that Barneveld is getting today. Although I would say their turnovers are actually pretty good. They're keeping them down better than the last game. And overall, I would say the one thing we could really improve on to get the Vikings just taking this victory home would just be three-point percentage, as we've lost quite a few points here today due to missed three-point shots. But other than that, I'd say both teams today, Colin, are playing a pretty good game.
And kind of going with what you said with the turnovers, Vikings, not with too many, but they've had a lot of mental mistakes. Absolutely. Having those couple carries and a couple travels, just not what you're looking for, especially Coach Nessheim really wasn't happy. You could see it with him in the timeouts, wasn't happy with his players after that. So Vikings just looking to clean up a few of those little mental errors. Vikings leading 18-17, 3:30 left to go until play resumes. We will take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Barneveld High School. Vikings trailing 18-17 at the half. Play getting ready to resume here. Vikings only having 2 people score in the first half. Paul Matthews finished with 4 and Torrin Hanna finishing with 13. Barneveld, their scoring was a lot more spread out than the Vikings. Had a lot of players with only 2 points, and then Helgeson and Ignatius both had 5. Barsness in the game on the wing, dribbling in. Rebound Hanna on the miss. Barsness looking for a foul there from the referees as Vikings have it on their side of the court. Wooler on the wing, over to Banfield. Back to Wooler, to Hanna in the corner. Hanna dribbling baseline, goes up with the shot, can't get it, but will draw the foul. Hanna so far tonight, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Only player on the Vikings to shoot from the free throw line. Getting ready for his 5th free throw of the night, which is good. Hanna now getting ready for his 2nd shot. Good as well. Hanna with the first points for either team in the second half, making the score 19-18 Vikings lead. Archie on the wing, over to Ignatius at the top. Now skips it to Barsness. Barsness guarded by Ackerman, now at the top to Helgeson. Helgeson back to Barsness. Now to Archie. Barsness near half court on the logo. Now back to Archie on the wing. Getting the screen as Archie will get the open shot. Gets it. Dane Archie getting his first points of the night and the first points of the second half for the Golden Eagles. Banfield with it on the wing for the Vikings. Gets it to Hanna in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Helgeson. That's one thing that we said at halftime that the Vikings need to work on, was knocking down those open 3-point shots. Vikings doing a good job creating open shots, but just not being able to finish them. Ignatius now with it on the wing for Barneveld. Now on the opposite wing to Helgeson. Helgeson driving in, can't get anything to go. Now to Barsness as pass is deflected. As it looked like Ignatius might have stepped over the half-court line. Officials say no. As Archie now has it, near baseline, dribbling in, working on Wooler. Gets him to jump, goes underneath and gets the finish. Dane Archie with 4 quick points in the second half. That shot extending the Barneveld lead to 22-19. Hanna dribbling in. Pass going for Wooler, deflected out of bounds by Barsness. 15:50 left to play, 22-19 your score. Barneveld leading Mount Horeb. Wooler passes it into Hanna. Hanna back to Banfield at the top. Now to Wooler, now to Hanna in the corner. Finds Ackerman down low, trying to get it to Rick. Ball is on the ground. Fighting for it is Rick. Rick with it as a jump ball will be called. Ball will remain with the Vikings. Barneveld playing a really nice zone defense in this one. Vikings finding those open shots as Ackerman now takes one from the corner, no good. Another three-pointer missed by the Vikings as the officials will get Rick with the foul on the rebound. Reese Rick with his second foul. First foul for the Vikings in the second half. Helgeson on the wing as they will get Banfield with the foul. Banfield's first foul of the game, second team foul now for the Vikings. Archie with it on the wing, guarded by Wooler. Now to the corner to Ignatius. Skips it up top. Three taken. Good. Barsness with the three from the top. As the ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Barneveld. Banfield looking to pass it in. Johnson and Matthews checking in for Ackerman and Rick. Banfield with it to Hannah in the corner. Now back to Banfield, getting it to Matthews. Matthews has three players around him, now finding Hannah for the open three and gets it. Torrin Hannah with his second made three of the night. Second made three by the Vikings as well. Banfield now guarding Helgeson on the wing. Pulls up for a shot. No good. Rebounded by Torrin Hannah. Banfield kicking it up to Johnson. Johnson back to Banfield. Banfield on the wing. Now finding Matthews. Matthews now finding Wooler down low for the easy finish. Timeout taken by Barneveld. 14-14 left to play. Vikings trailing 25-24.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
14-14 left to play in this one. 25-24 your score. Barneveld leading the Vikings. Ray Wooler getting the bucket right before the timeout there. Only the third Viking player to have any points to his name so far in this one. Paul Matthews so far has 4. Ray Wooler with 2. And Torrin Hannah with the rest. Barneveld getting the ball coming out of this timeout. Ignatius will be bringing it up for Barneveld. Ignatius gives it to Barsness. Ignatius now to Barsness at the top. Barsness pump fake. Finding Archie. Archie spin move. Gets a couple players to jump. Ignatius now with it. Skips it over to Helgeson. Now back to Barsness at the top. Barsness to Ignatius on the wing. Now down low to Hazen. Hazen to Barsness at the top. Barsness now driving in. Shot no good. Rebounded by Wooler. Hannah now pushing it up. Gives it to Johnson at the top. Over to Banfield on the wing. Banfield to Hannah. Hannah in the corner. Skips it to Johnson. Johnson now down low to Wooler. Wooler back to Johnson. Skips it to Hannah. Hannah dribbling baseline. Matthews now with it, trying to dribble in, loses the ball. Stolen by Hazen. Barsness on the wing. Gives it to Ignatius in the corner. Dribbling in as he puts up the shot. No good. Air ball. Rebounded by Wooler. 12:52 left to play in this one. Vikings trailing Barneveld 25-24. Matthews can't handle the pass from Hannah as they say ball goes out of bounds and it will be Barneveld's ball. Torrin Hannah looks to be a little bit shaken up after that play. Seems to be okay though. Never a good sign when your leading scorer is a little bit slow to get up. Torrin Hannah with 18 points in this one. Leading scorer for either team. As Newmeyer will have it. Now gives it to Ignatius. Now to Archie at the top. Swings it over to Owens. Owens guarded by Banfield. Pass is swatted away. Gathered in by Banfield and saves it. Passes it into Johnson. Nice hustle play there by Banfield, saving that ball. Banfield dribbling in, puts up the shot, gets it. Tyler Banfield with his first 2 points of the night. As the Vikings will regain the lead, 26-25 with 12 minutes left to play. As it looks like they will get Paul Matthews with the foul. His second foul of the night. Third team foul so far for the Vikings in this half. Pass gets it in to Ignatius. Archie now with it. Trying to spin on the baseline. Kicks it to Newmeyer for three. No good. Rebounded by Hannah. Banfield now pushing it up. Finds Wooler. Wooler now to Hannah. Back to Banfield. Now to Hannah again. Hannah dribbling baseline with the fancy layup. Gets it to go. Vikings with a little bit of a run here, have a little bit of momentum going for them as Hannah deflects the pass, gathered in by Newmeyer. Newmeyer guarded closely by Wooler as a foul will be called on Paul Matthews. Matthews trying to go after the ball as a timeout is taken by Barneveld. Vikings leading 28-25, 11:23 left to play.
Plain, Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Plain, Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
You are listening to an exclusive interview brought to you only by Wisco Radio.
Vikings leading Barneveld 28-25, 11:22 left to play. As Archie has it on the wing for Barneveld. Over to Owens. Now on the wing is Newmeyer. Back to Owens at the top. Skips it over to Archie. Archie on the wing, dribbling in. Met by Matthews. Ignatius now dribbling in, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Matthews. Torrin Hannah now pushing it up for the Vikings, going all the way to the hoop. They say no shot. Hannah had the made basket. They say a foul on the floor, no shot for Hannah. A foul was on Owens, his first of the game. Second team foul for Barneveld in the half. Banfield getting it into Wooler right away in the corner, takes a three, no good. Rebounded by Newmeyer. Ignatius bringing it up on the wing. Skips it to Owens. Now to Archie on the wing. Archie getting the screen from Bigler. Ball is on the ground. Gathered in by Hannah. Given to Matthews. Banfield now going up. As he tries to get it to Wooler. Pass is deflected out of bounds. Will remain with the Vikings. Barneveld making a few substitutions here. Banfield getting it to Hannah in the corner. Open for three, no good. Rebounded by Oymon. Helgeson now bringing it up. Over to Ignatius as they will get Torn Hannah with the foul. First foul for Hannah in this one. 15 foul for the Vikings already with only 10:23 left to play. Vikings up 3, 28-25. Helgeson on the wing. Gets it to the corner. Helgeson now back to Ignatius. Ignatius dribbling right. Now on the other wing. Dribbling right. Skips it to Helgeson. Ball goes out of bounds. Deflected. Last touched by Banfield. Only Vikings player in a little bit of foul trouble is Paul Matthews with 3. Not something that Vikings are really worrying about as he is still in the game. As Ignatius now has it on the wing, getting the screen. Kicks it to Helgeson for 3, no good. Rebounded by Hannah. Hannah trying to push it up to Banfield. Pass is stolen by Helgeson. Helgeson slows things down. Had an easy path to the basket. As Hazen tries to dribble in, but will be called for the charge. Torn Hannah beating him to the spot, standing his ground and drawing the charge. Hazen now with his third foul of the game. Third team foul for Barneveld in the half. As a timeout is taken by Mount Horeb. Vikings leading 28-25.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
9:28 left to play in this one. Vikings leading by 3. Score is 28-25. Vikings will have the ball coming out of the timeout. As Hannah will bring it up. Hannah crossing half court. Kicks it to Banfield. Banfield throwing up the alley-oop for Hannah as they get it to go. Hannah also drawing the foul on the play. Has the chance to convert the and one. Banfield and Hannah just running that play all along. Hannah running around the outside, cutting to the rim. Banfield lobbing it up. And Torn Hannah finishing it with the layup. Hannah now at the line. Free throw rattles in. Torn Hannah converts on the three-point play. Makes the Vikings lead 31-25. 9:07 left to play in this one. Bartsness in the corner, guarded by Johnson. Skips it over to Helgeson. Helgeson now to Ignatius. Now over to Bartsness. Dribbling in. Passes stolen by Hannah. Hannah now pushing it up. Goes right to the hoop. Gets the and one. Somehow able to finish that play while drawing the foul. Official talking to Dane Archie about something. They say a little bit of blood. Have to get that cleaned up. 8:47 left to play. Vikings lead 33-25. Torn Hannah at the line looking to convert the three-point play. Free throw from Hannah is up and good. Torn Hannah a perfect 8 for 8 on free throws. He's the only Vikings player to shoot any free throws in this one. As Newmeyer will go in, shot blocked by Matthews, puts the shot back up after the offensive rebound and gets the bucket. Banfield to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Now over to Banfield. Banfield back to Johnson near the top. Now back to Banfield for three. No good. Rebounded by Ignatius. As they will get Reese Rick with the foul. Rick has been called with a couple of those fouls underneath the hoop after the Barneveld rebound. It's his third foul of the game. As Rick will come out of this one. 6 team fouls for the Vikings. One more foul and Barneveld will be in bonus for the rest of this one. Helgeson on the wing. Kicks it to Newmeyer. Over to Barnsness. Newmeyer on the wing. Gives it to Ignatius. Skipping it. Open three taken. Good. Barnsness with his second three-pointer of the half. 7:42 left to play. Johnson dribbling in. Kicks it to Banfield. Back to Johnson. Now to Hannah in the corner. Finding Wooler down low. Now back to Hannah. Skips it to Banfield. Now to Matthews. Matthews being trapped in the corner as a timeout will be taken by the Vikings. Vikings leading 34-30, 7:23 left to play. We'll be right back.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Barneveld High School. 7:23 left to play in this one. Vikings leading the Golden Eagles 34-30. Torn Hannah playing a great game for the Vikings. He scored all the points for the Vikings except 6 points, 4 of those going to Paul Matthews, and the other 2 going to Ray Wooler. Scoring is a lot more spread out on the Barneveld side of things. A lot of players with 2, a couple with 3, a few with 5. So 2 completely different stories for the scoring for both teams. Will be Vikings ball coming out of the timeout. Banfield will look to pass it in. Banfield looking for the open player, gets it to Johnson. Now to Hannah, over to Matthews. Back to Johnson. Johnson back to Banfield. Now to Hannah in the corner. Johnson finding Wooler. Wooler going down low. Draws the foul, but the shot rolls out. No good. Wooler will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Vikings doing a nice job passing it around the perimeter, looking for that opening down low, finding it with Wooler. Wooler, first free throw is no good. First player other than Torn Hannah to shoot a free throw tonight. Vikings now 8 for 9 on free throws. Wooler, second shot is good. Wooler now with 3 points to his name tonight. 7:05 left to play. Ball is dead right now as Ball will go to Helgeson. Now to the corner. Dribbling in. Putting up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Wooler. Banfield bringing it up. Now over to Hannah. Hannah back to Banfield. Banfield over to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Hannah now with it in the corner. Back to Banfield. Vikings taking their time looking for that open player down low. Passing it around the perimeter. As Hannah, Banfield, and Johnson just kind of passing it looking for either Matthews or Wooler down low. Matthews now with it in the corner. Skips it to Johnson. Johnson now takes the three. No good. Rebounded by Ignatius. Ignatius now pushing it up. Kicks it to Newmeyer. Over to Helgeson. Helgeson over to the wing. Dribbling left. The ball is on the ground being fought for. As a jump ball will be called. Will be possession Barneveld. And 5:48 left to play. Vikings leading by 5. Score is 35-30. Both teams with 6 fouls. As Archie and Barsness will check into this one for the Golden Eagles. Ignatius getting it into Barsness. Guarded closely by Johnson. Getting it over to Helgeson on the wing. As a double dribble will be called on Helgeson. Mental mistakes that cannot happen here late in this game when it's this close. Helgeson, the freshman for Barneveld, getting a lot of playing time. Has played very well so far in this one. 5 points to his name. As Johnson now has it in the corner, finding Hannah. Kicking it to Banfield at the top. As a Vikings turnover. Not 100% sure what was called. Didn't see it there. As Barsness will bring it up for Barneveld. Working on Johnson. Kicks it to Helgeson. Now to Archie in the corner. Now to Ignatius down low. Ignatius working on Hannah. Trying to put it up. Can't get it. Rebound Vikings. Banfield slowly bringing it up. Now to Hannah in the corner. Hannah dribbling in as a charge will be called on Torrin Hannah. Dane Archie standing his ground and taking that charge for Barneveld. Barsness will bring it up for Barneveld. Met by Johnson. Barsness dribbling all the way in. As they say, no shot. Foul will be called. Foul will be on Johnson. His first of the game. Foul is the 8th team foul for the Vikings, so Barsness will head to the free throw line for 1-and-1. First free throw from Barsness is good. First free throws from Barneveld tonight. Vikings haven't really fouled a ton. There haven't been a ton of fouls on either side of the ball. Just not very many free throw shots at all this game. As his second free throw is good as well. Barsness now with 8 points this half, 10 in total. Banfield pushing it up. Rick now with it down low. Putting up the nice little shot and gets it. Reese Rick with his first points of the night. Barsness over to Newmeyer. Kicks it to Ignatius, who takes a three from the wing. No good. Long. Rebounded by Hannah. So it looks like Looks like they will get Dane Archie for the loose ball foul, as Hannah will go to the free throw line for 1-1. Third foul for Archie in this one. 7th team foul for Barneveld, so Vikings will be in bonus for the rest of this one as Torn Hannah misses the free throw. Barneveld grabs the rebound. Helgeson on the wing, dribbling up, kicks it to Barsness. Now to the corner to Archie. Archie dribbling in, guarded by Wooler, now to Helgeson. Helgeson takes the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hannah. Hannah bringing it up, gets it to Banfield. Banfield just kind of standing there with the ball. Vikings not in any rush. They have a 5-point lead here. 3:33 left to play as Matthews will now dribble in. Throws up the shot as the ball will be rebounded by Reese Rick, and they call it a jump ball. Dane Archie getting in there and getting his hands on the ball. Ball will remain with the Vikings. Quite a few jump balls being called tonight. All-around physical game is what that shows you by both teams. Banfield getting it into Rick. Now to Hannah. Hannah near the wing. Passes it out to Matthews. Banfield at the top. Gets it down low to Wooler. Kicks it to Hannah in the corner for three. No good. As another jump ball will be called. Reese Rick and Dane Archie again. Both grabbing the rebound. This time the ball will go to Barneveld. Barsness will bring it up for Barneveld, guarded by Matthews. Now to Dane Archie. Now tries to get it back to Barsness. Ball will go over half court and will be a Barneveld turnover. Definitely not what Barneveld was looking for there late in this game. 3:01 left to play. Vikings take a timeout. Vikings up on Barneveld 37-32.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
3:01 left to play in this one. We got a close one on our hands. Vikings leading by 5 points. Score is 37-32. Vikings taking the timeout there. It'll be interesting to see what the Vikings do, if they just kind of try to take as much time off the clock as possible, or if they are going for points. As Wooler will bring it up across half court. Now getting it to Banfield. Banfield dribbling, gets it to Matthews, now to Hannah. Now to Wooler in the corner, skips it up to Matthews. Matthews at the top taking the three, no good. Rebounded by Archie as the Vikings will be called for the foul, and Barneveld will head to the free throw line. Foul was on Torn Hannah, his second of the game. The Golden Eagle heading to the free throw line will be Dane Archie for his first free throws of the game. It will be a 1-1. Vikings with 9 team fouls. One more and Barneveld will be in double bonus. First free throw from Archie is no good. Long rebound, Matthews. Banfield crossing half court as he is tied up. As Banfield was thrown down hard on that play. Banfield still on the ground. Archie and Banfield in a bit of a tie up there. Both going for the ball. As a jump ball was called. Will be Mount Horeb's ball. 2:32 left to play. Vikings leading 37-32. Banfield getting up. Seems to be okay. As Paul Matthews will get it into Hannah. Banfield on the ground again. Gets right back up. Now with the ball. As a foul will be called. Foul was on Dane Archie. That will be his 4th of the game. Dane Archie in a little bit of foul trouble now. 8th team foul for Barneveld. Banfield will head to the free throw line for 1-1. Barsness checking in for Owens on the Golden Eagle side of things. As Banfield free throw no good, but rebounded by Hannah. Matthews with it. Matthews being double teamed. Archie and Barsness on him. Seems to break it. Gets it to Wooler in the corner. Now back to Matthews. Now to Banfield at the top. Now to Matthews. Matthews stuck with the ball. Gets it to Wooler. Wooler now finding Rick. Rick now to Banfield. Banfield to Hannah. Now to Wooler. Wooler down low. Can't get the finish. Going for the rebound. Say goes out of bounds and will be Barneveld's ball. Vikings taking a good chunk of time off the clock. 1:53 left to play. Leading by 5 are the Vikings. Barsness crossing half court. Gets it to Archie on the wing. Archie to Ignatius. At the top, guarded by Hannah. Hannah's done a really nice job defensively today, shutting down Ignatius, who was the leading scorer coming into this one for Barneveld. Helgeson with it, as they will get what looks to be Tyler Banfield for the foul, and Helgeson will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Only Banfield's 2nd foul of the game. However, it was the 10th team foul for the Vikings, so that does mean that Barneveld will be in double bonus. Helgeson's first free throw is good. His first points of the second half after scoring 5 in the first. As Brock Bigler will check into this one for Dane Archie. Second free throw from Helgeson is good as well. Timeout will be taken by Barneveld. We will take one as well. Vikings leading 37-34.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Welcome back to Barneveld High School. Vikings leading Barneveld 37-34. 1:28 left to play. Vikings getting the ball after the timeout. Vikings with 10 team fouls. Barneveld will be in double bonus. Barneveld only with 8. Wooler getting it into Banfield. Now back to Wooler. Barneveld now showing press. Vikings needing to break it here. Wooler now with it. Getting it across half court to Banfield. Banfield to Matthews in the corner. Now to Hannah. Now back to Banfield. As Banfield will draw the foul. Owens gets called. Owens' second foul of the game. As Archie and Barsness will come in for Bigler and Owens. Banfield will head to the free throw line for 1-1. One more foul for Barneveld, and the Vikings will be in double bonus. 1:12 left to play. Banfield, free throw. Good. Tyler Banfield's first free throw was good, making it 38-34, 2-possession game now. with 1:12 left to play. Second free throw from Banfield was good. Barsness bringing it up. Matthews guarding him, now to Ignatius in the corner. 1 minute left to play in this one. Helgeson with it, over to Archie on the wing. Archie getting it to Ignatius. Ignatius in the corner. Now down low. Down low, can't get the finish. And Matthews will grab the rebound with 45 seconds left to play. 39-34 your score. As a foul will be called on Helgeson, and Torrin Hanna will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
And just like that, Colin, both teams are now in double bonus.
Both teams now shooting 2 free throws for the rest of this one, as Hanna's first free throw bounces in. Now a 6-point lead for the Vikings with only 40 seconds left to play. Hanna. Second free throw is up and good as well, making it a 3-possession ball game with 40 seconds left to play. Timeout taken by Barneveld. Vikings leading 41-34, 37 seconds left to play.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Vikings leading 41-34, 37 seconds left to play. Will be Barneveld's ball coming out of the timeout. Vikings hitting a few clutch free throws there, making it a 3-possession game with little time left. Newmeyer looking to pass it in for Barneveld. Getting it into Barsness. Back to Newmeyer, now to Ignatius in the corner. Now to Barsness. Barneveld needs to get a shot off here as Newmeyer will pull up from 3, no good. Rebounded by Matthews. Gives it to Hanna. 25 seconds left to play. Doesn't look like Barneveld will be fouling. Hanna with it up top. Now to Matthews. Now back to Hanna. Hanna dribbling in. Kicking it to Wooler. As a foul will be called. Foul was on Dane Archie, his 5th of the game. Archie will be fouled out for the remainder of this one. 11 seconds left to play. Raymond Wooler at the free throw line for 2 shots. Both teams making a few substitutions here. Olsen coming in for the Vikings, subbing in for Rick. 41-34 your score. 11 seconds left to play. Vikings leading. Wooler at the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throw bounces in. Wooler getting ready for his second shot. Shot is up and good as well. Now a 9-point Vikings lead with under 10 seconds left to play. Barsness with it. Over to Newmeyer, takes the long 2, good. As a timeout will be taken by Barneveld. 43-36 your score with 2.9 seconds left to play. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
2.9 seconds left to play. Score is 43-36. Vikings leading. Banfield getting it into Olsen as the clock will run down. Vikings will come out victorious against Barneveld 43-36. We'll be right back with the Wisco Radio postgame show.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait. A family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-988-4477. That's 800-988-4477. Call 800-988-4477 today.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Wisco Radio.
Plain, Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Vikings coming out victorious against the Golden Eagles 43-36. Vikings playing a great second half, limiting turnovers. Most of their turnovers did come in the first half, had a few mental errors, but really seemed to clean those up well in the second half. Leading scorers for the Vikings only had a few players on the board with points. Torn Hanna led them all with 28 of the 43 points for the Vikings. Ray Wooler had 5. Paul Matthews had 4, Tyler Banfield had 4, and Reese Rick had 2. Otherwise, that's all the scoring for the Vikings. On the other side of things for Barneveld, scoring was a lot more spread out. Couple players with 2 points, couple with 5, 4. Newmeyer with 6, and leading all scoring for Barneveld was Barsness with 10, hitting down a couple threes and a couple free throws. Barneveld only shooting 4 free throws all night, making all 4 of them. Vikings did a good job of that, not making too many fouls, only fouling when they really needed to. On the other hand, Vikings shot 17 free throws, 15 of 17 from the line were the Vikings. Most of those free throws coming from Torrin Hanna, 2 from Banfield, and 4 from Ray Wooler. Vikings coming out on top, 43-36. I'm Colin Loger, joined by Evan Stange. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, and go Vikings.
Well, that's it for the broadcast tonight. If you missed any of the action